there will be dancing, there will be music, there will be beautiful food, and I'm sure there will be beautiful costumes. And well, days are not much more exciting than this. Today is going to be tremendous. We have friends coming this evening, and tonight we are hosting an Empire Regency Bridgerton-style soiree. Now, the friends who are coming, they think that they're just coming from the soiree, but what we are really doing is we are celebrating Steve's 50th birthday. This is a surprise party, and he knows to come in costume, but he doesn't know why. And Steve and Sara were actually busy with their guests at their chateau for his actual 50th, and I think it went by with a little bit of a whisper, not a bang. And for a big birthday, we just cannot have that, can we? And of course, Sara and I love to sew costumes. The problem is, because we've been so busy, I'm having to sew a whole bunch of costumes at the very last second. Believe it or not, the soiree is tonight, and I'm sewing my own costume today. Isabella's is almost done. I will show you yesterday her costume, me making my costume today. Isabella's in charge of food, and Sally has come from Brooklyn. Sally is also going to be helping with the food, which is fantastic. We've got a lot of hands, and this is going to be amazing. May be wondering what gave us the inspiration for this party besides Steve's big birthday. Well, we've been immersing ourselves in all things Empire because the work on the Empire bedroom has finally begun in earnest. So let's have a little look at what this room looked like. And next week, we're going to be transforming the bed and an old mirror. So what is the Empire period and why is it important? Well, we're referring to the First Empire, the time of Napoleon Bonaparte, Napoleon I, and Josephine, of course, and a great time of change in France after the Revolution, though Napoleon was a controversial figure, and we can agree, not always very nice, crowning himself emperor and, you know, all the rest. He did have a great love of the ancient civilizations, Greece, Rome, Egypt, and this inspired the restructuring of roads and hygiene and architecture in France, as well as centralized government. And it also influenced furniture, bringing in all sorts of magnificent neoclassical elements, which we love. And of course, as Paris was always the leader in fashion, it inspired clothing for the ladies that was draped beautifully in the style of ancient goddesses. And so what we know as the Empire waist, and happily losing the corsets of the 18th century. And for the men, it was the era that launched what we now know as the modern suit, with waistcoats, frock coats, trousers, both long and short, and some very, very fabulous hats. In fact, the party tonight was Simon's idea, because he bought the perfect hat. And in an episode coming up very soon, we're going to be taking you with us to the Great Brocante at the Chateau of Chambord, where we found not only tonight's magnificent hat, but also the most astonishing mirror for the primary bedroom and lots of other great things, which will also have a very Bridgerton-esque style, but won't be as French Empire as the Empire bedrooms. Two very different looks. So if you haven't subscribed and clicked the bell for notifications, please make sure you do, to make sure that you can see all of the upcoming renovations and everything that we've got going on, because we do hear that some people aren't getting their notifications, so you might want to just double check that. So now the first question is, how are we going to come up with 4 costumes in 2 days? Simon has ordered a jacket and a shirt, and I'm going to adapt some trousers for him. And we're also going to repurpose his 18th century shoes that we had in Venice. And for the ladies, we are cheating a bit. I found 3 inexpensive gowns on the internet, and we're going to transform them completely. Sally's favorite color is orange, and Isabella and I love the Jane Austen-y, Bridgerton-esque gowns with their slightly modern twists. And so for those of you who remember Isabella's Art Nouveau inspired bedroom makeover, we have a lot of leftover fabric, so we're going to be using that. Yes, for her dress, very Gone with the Wind. And I love, love, love the pale blues and golds, and happily have some raw silk in pale blue and lots of the leftover appliques from when we made our costumes in Venice. So let's go back to yesterday when I made Isabella's costume. Isabella's dress is finally finished and now I can get on to my own. Thank goodness, with only 2 hours to spare. And best of all, Isabella has agreed to play the harp. Now, believe it or not, we realized that actually she hasn't played the harp in something crazy like 2 or 3 years. She was so busy at university and then getting her master's, and of course the harp's a huge instrument and it was here, that she didn't have much time to play or practice. And she agreed to take it up again for tonight's big soiree. We are so touched, so pleased. Now, I need to start sewing, start getting food together, get my costume together. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
While Papa and Ma are busy working hard, I am at our little potager getting ready to pick some cherries with our dear friend Sally. Let's cross our fingers and hope we're lucky and that we can get a good haul today. Hello, how's it going?
I'm having some luck and I'm sort of picking my way through the yellow jackets.
Oh,
We're sharing the cherries at this point, but they're playing nice.
Oh, that's good.
See,
Wow.
here.
Oh my gosh. Wow, you've already got so many.
Mm-hmm.
And those are beautiful.
And they're delicious. Do you want one?
Oh yeah, I'd love to try one. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, they're so sweet.
Yeah, they're very good.
Mmm. Perfect. Maybe I could try and get some of the high ones. What do you think?
Well, you are a little taller. I'll hold the bag.
Aw. I must say, you look quite radiant picking cherries under the sun.
Thank you.
Your beautiful white outfit. Oh, yeah, getting attacked by wasps.
Yeah.
The glamorous life of chateau living.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Trying to reach for the tall ones. Oh! Yeah, let's drop it in.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Or that one up there. Just pull down the tree a little bit. Ah, perfect. There we go. Beautiful. Found a little ladybug that's made its home in a cherry. It's quite cute. Oh, bless.
So my other job, in addition to all of these gowns that I'm making, is I have to do Simon's trousers. Now, I found some on the internet, but unfortunately they're way too big. And they were the long version, but they were also way too bulky, and so I'm turning them into the very fancy kind that would have been used for a soiree. Which means very carefully cutting off the legs. Let's see if these fit. They turn around. Yes, looking very good. Just the ticket. Turn around again. Oop. I wonder how the whole look is going to be.
It's going to be good, especially with that hat.
I think it's going to be great. Okay, so here is the underdress that I got off of the internet. It is way too big, which is not usual for things that come off the internet. It needs to come way in. I don't have time to mess with that today, and I think I can work with this. I think it's just going to have to be what it is today, and then maybe I can alter it for another occasion. So now what I have to do is to create a very Empire Regency looking overdress. I've got beautiful blue water silk, and I don't have time for patterns, I don't have time for anything. I'm just gonna wing it and hope that it works out the best. But Isabella's came out pretty well, so hopefully, as long as I don't panic in my next 2 hours, it's gonna work out just fine. lot of exciting things going on today, and believe it or not, we even have British television filming us here. So how am I going to have all of the energy for all of these exciting projects and our big event tonight in one day? Well, I'll tell you, I've really been focusing on wellness lately and getting those important doctor's visits squeezed in, trying to sleep and exercise more, and eating right. You guys all know what I mean. And unfortunately, I'm getting to an age where I am really feeling it when I don't take care of myself. And so that's why I'm very happy to share this week's sponsor with you. It's Rhea Essentials. As someone who has unfortunately dealt with lifelong autoimmune challenges, I'm very aware of the research that oxidative stress and chronic inflammation can do to disrupt how your body processes nutrients, affecting insulin levels, fat storage, and energy use. But none of us want any of this to define us or slow us down, if at all possible. But when free radicals build up, they damage tissues, weaken the gut barrier, and trigger ongoing inflammation. Now, Rhea Essentials colostrum can help at the source. With lactoferrin, immunoglobulins, and growth factors, it strengthens the gut lining, calms inflammation, and fights oxidative stress. By restoring balance, your body can better absorb nutrients, support a healthy metabolism, and best of all, overcome inflammation-related weight struggles without extreme diets or quick fixes. So go to my link below and use this code to get 15% off Rhea Essentials colostrum. RheaEssentials.com/pages/Chateau-Love and use the code Chateau Love 15 to get 15% off Rhea Essentials. Back to all of this excitement that's going on here today, and fortunately today I am bursting with energy and cannot wait for tonight. Our costumes, the music, the fun. Let's go, let's get to it. I tell you, the superstar of this party, and we haven't even gotten started yet, is you. Between the food and what I believe is going to be a very special performance for later.
Well, I hope so. I need a bit of time to practice, but I think it'll be spectacular, and I'm really excited.
We're really excited, and I can't wait to see you in your dress! Yay!
Everybody's been asking for me to play the harp, so finally, your wishes shall be granted.
I love you so much.
I love you.
Oh, and by the way, everybody, check out Isabella's apron. Ooh. Do you love Chateau?
Can
Do
you
love
see
Chateau
how much
Love?
I've been using this? It was clean before I started. This thing has been so handy.
And it's got pockets. I think it would make a great art smock as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Isabella, you are making so much beautiful food. Thank you. This is incredible. Do you think Steve's going to be happy? Do you think he's going to be surprised?
I think so, for sure. Have you signed his card yet?
No, I need to run down to that. Is it on? Where is it? You said downstairs?
Paul's office.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. I hope this is for what I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, beautiful hummus. Now, one of the most fun things that we're going to be doing this evening in our Jane Austen Regency-style dresses is we are going to raid the Chateau Love website and pick out some beautiful pieces from the era, from the late 1700s, early 1800s, cameos and things like that. Check out the website if you haven't already. Some of these pieces that we're wearing might still be available. It's so much fun to be able to share this jewelry and these other designs and all these happy things. Isabella, this looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
You are a pro now. You are such a pro.
I'm trying my best.
Okay, come here.
Singles.
We have to put on our costume soon.
Okay. Oh my gosh, what's all this?
You have to pick out a cameo to wear for your dress.
Oh, Mama.
Well, 1820. So they're all different sizes. You're gonna have a little ribbon around your neck.
Okay.
There's everything to choose from. So these are mythological scenes. That's a mythological scene. That's a little chateau with a castle. Another chateau with a castle. I like the blue one. That one's more modern though. This one is actually from the era and she's playing a harp.
Really?
Yes. Which one do you want?
Well, I like all of them, but given that I'll be performing the harp tonight, I feel like I should go for that one.
Yes, okay, perfect.
Okay. Oh, thanks.
Okay, we gotta hurry and get our costumes on.
Okay.
thing to mention, because I know that you guys are going to absolutely be wondering and probably asking about it in the comments about tonight's guest list. This was a very last minute impromptu little soiree put together. And also, as I'm sure many of you know, a lot of our mutual friends with Steve and Sara have B&Bs and events and holiday rentals and things that they do. And as we're doing this over a weekend, everybody is tied up. I mean, everybody is very, very busy. Of course, we would have loved for our soiree this evening to include the whole gang. And we are really hoping that the costumes are going to get trotted out for another party very, very soon, including everybody. But tonight, you know, just bear that in mind. Just bear that in mind. Nobody was excluded. Nobody was excluded at all. Steve and Sara, you look spectacular. You're glowing in the light. Are we something from Jane Austen? Something from Bridgerton? Something from the Napoleonic War?
We're in France.
Yeah, all of the
I can't bring myself to say Vive Napoleon because, you know, that's complicated.
No, it's complicated.
You know, Vive France,
but you know, you've escaped Regency England to join us here from magnificent French soiree. And all the way from Brooklyn, we have this glorious creature.
Well, I believe in Brooklyn it's Federal. Is it the Federal?
Oh, yes, you would be. Are you having a grand tour of Europe?
I am
France,
having a
Italy.
grand tour, and here is my grand tour souvenir.
Yes, compliments of Chateau Love. Magnificent.
I could not resist borrowing the fob.
We're so glad you guys are here. We have lots of special delights planned for the evening.
I have no doubt at all.
But I think
It doesn't take much to convince us to wear costumes and come to your place.
fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to throw my frock on now.
Yeah.
And
We're looking forward to seeing it.
thank you. Now, another thing I will tell you is that these outfits in 100-degree heat are insane. But at least the girls aren't decked out in wool like the boys are. I don't know how they're going to do it tonight. I really don't. But as you can see, I'm already really glistening. This is going to be a sticky empire party, I think. Are you sure? I can't wait to see you. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Oh my goodness. You look absolutely fantastic. Let me get you in the light. Wow. Oh, look at the red lining of your coat. Bowie thinks you look very dapper. And actually, the trousers worked out great.
Yeah, they did. They worked really well.
Oh, super. I was a little bit worried earlier today when I was sewing them.
They look really good.
I know it's so hot today,
It
but
is hot, but
oh, the sleeves. Oh my goodness. You are so handsome. You know what you need?
what?
If you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
I have the perfect cameo for you.
That's what I need.
A very neoclassical lady standing
You
next
put
to a
it on?
lyre. Which of course, can go right there. Oh my goodness gracious.
My 4.5 hat. This is an original antique hat.
It is so perfect.
From the early 1800s. It's a captain's, I think it's a captain's hat. When they used to, when they changed from having them bicorn facing from the front and tricorn, and they changed to bicorn 4.5, they called it. Having said that, I'm very happy with the results.
Now be careful with that cameo. It is from the exact time period. It's from the early 1800s, around 1810, 1820. It's even got a little security chain on it. I haven't listed that one yet.
Okay.
Some of these I have trouble listing, so I have trouble parting with them. But if anyone likes Simon's cameo, leave me a note in the comments and I'll go ahead and list it.
Yes. How's that?
Oh,
Does
very,
she look?
very, very, very nice. Just center you up
fancy?
a little bit.
Center that?
You are a very, very, very fancy man tonight. You're looking forward to a dance later?
I am.
You're looking forward to your daughter playing the harp?
I am very much. I think she's going to be super.
Well, the house is very quiet at the moment, but it's going to be all a buzz soon enough.
Do I get to have a look at what you're wearing now? Wow, sweetie, you look so cool.
Oh, do you like my costume?
What a great costume. Look at that.
Did it in an afternoon.
Even Bowie likes it.
Oh, you're such a sweet boy.
Wow, that's so good.
Yes. I've got my tiara from Jason, which
Uh-huh.
I'm so happy to wear tonight.
Aww.
And you see I've got my skirt, my lovely overskirt. But at least we're ready to go for our guests this evening.
That's gorgeous. What a beautiful outfit.
I'm in heaven. Isabella's going to play the harp for us. We're very lucky. Isabella, are you going to play the harp for us tonight? I'm so excited.
I'll be playing Wonderwall. Okay.
Quite all right. We're all such fans of Oasis.
So this is an ancient song from Brittany named L'Avant par Chapelet.
Well, I know you were nervous about it, but we're so happy, and you're amongst friends.
I love you.
close and hold me fast. The magic spell you cast. This is
And of course, for any of you who have not done so already, check out Manor and Maker, Steve and Sarah's YouTube channel, their beautiful chateau in the Dordogne where they host magnificent artistic retreats. Thank you guys for coming along, and I have a little tribute for this evening. Tonight's video is dedicated to Jason, who made me this tiara. Sadly, he's no longer with us. And also this week, I lost one of my best friends of 20 years, Nicole. So this video, dedicated to them. See you next time.
angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en rose.
And a huge thank you to Rhea Essentials Colostrum for sponsoring today's video.